Have you ever had a dream that you felt really had spiritual significance? It's only happened to me a couple of times, but I had one not too long ago that I want to share with you in your morning cup of inspiration. I was dreaming that I was playing basketball again back in high school. I used to love to play, and since I was a short guy, people had told me I wasn't tall enough to make the varsity team, and I set out to prove everybody wrong. And I did, because I worked hard at it. I practiced hard. And I used to spend hours in our driveway shooting at my basketball rim. And in this dream, I was shooting at a basket in a gym, and it was almost like a spotlight was on me, but nobody else was in the gym. And I kept trying to make this one shot, and I was so determined to make it, and I finally did. And when I woke up in the middle of the night, I had the strongest impression on me that God was telling me, I want you to work just as hard at winning souls as you did at basketball. I mean, the message was so clear to me. I can't say I heard God's voice, but it was just right there. And I had trouble falling back to sleep because I kept thinking about it, and I kept praying and saying, yes, Lord, I want to do that. Help me to do that. Help me to work harder and accomplish more for your kingdom. And we read about it in the Bible that when we find what we're supposed to do, we need to do it with everything we've got. Reading in Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 10 from the King James Version, it says, "Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whither thou goest." You think about it. We've got a limited amount of time here on earth. One day, our time will be up. It happens to all of us. Nobody gets out of here alive. We have to be ready for that day. We have to do everything we can to tell people about Jesus and his love, and that he cares for them, and he has a plan for their life, and that he wants to have a relationship with them. And then over in Philippians, here's a kind of a sports analogy. Chapter 3, verse 13 and 14, it says, "Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before, I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of God in Christ Jesus." And that tells us we've got to be pressing on. Our motto here at Fearless Faith is finish strong. Let's make our final years even better than our earlier years. Let's go hard for the kingdom. Let's really get her done for Jesus and tell others about his love and spread the gospel. I hope that inspires you, and I'll see you soon for another morning cup of inspiration.